Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of September in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start your reading with your oracle card. The card that has a message for you today is forgiveness and understanding. So this card is kind of suggesting that there's some healing of emotional or mental blocks, especially when it comes to some past professional disappointments, financial struggles, interpersonal conflicts, and eventually if you're kind of focusing on forgiveness and healing of all of those, it can unlock some new prosperity and flow for you. So it's time for you to release resentment or regrets tied to past career decisions or workplace dynamics or any kind of professional setbacks that you went through. Because holding on to grudges against former bosses, colleagues, or even yourself may be energetically blocking your growth. So obviously, forgiveness doesn't mean that you're condoning any kind of poor treatments or any kind of behavior, but it is all about freeing yourself from that emotional weight, and then you can move forward with clarity and peace. And a fresh opportunity may be waiting once you've made peace with the past as well. So, very important to let go of the previous hurts. Now let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the devil. Generally, when the devil comes up, we are in a situation when we don't see a way out of it. And the devil is kind of talking about some kind of an imbalance in our life. It's practically we are overdoing something. We are obsessed about something. Now, this can be obsession of anything. Focusing on too much on financials, focusing on too much on power, focusing on too much on the negativities that happen. Some of you might be in a toxic work environment, working with a toxic boss as well when this card shows up. And also some of you or somebody around you might be dealing with substance abuse problems like drinking, drugs, or any kind of dependency. Now the challenge with the devil, that the devil always has a side that is attractive. For example, it might be that yes, it is a toxic work environment, but you might enjoy the pay, you might get along with some people, and those kind of elements that you find attractive keeps luring you back to that position. And some of you might be wondering, yeah, it's the devil but the devil is still the devil. So very important for you to face the devil, very important for you to also to recognize what the devil is in your life. Because the devil can also be repetitive negative cycles, and also connecting to, it's a shadow card and you have it in the center, so it has an effect on everything. But again, it might be that it is just all about that you're holding on to grudges. The first card of your reading is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is all about romanticism, dreams, dream opportunities coming towards you. But when you're kind of overdoing it, because you have here the devil touching it, it can be a sign that some of you are just overly dreamy, right? Like you're just keep being in the clouds constantly, and you need to kind of be a little bit more realistic with your approach, because dreams are beautiful and we need to have dreams, but we need to also make steps to realize those dreams. Because if you just keep dreaming about it, all it's going to be is just a dream. There might be an opportunity as well here with that Knight of Cups. Or also you might need to speak from your heart as well, because he's offering something from his heart. Now you also have here the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, it's a beautiful card of partnership, contracts, when two people make a promise to each other that it can be any kind of promise. It can be that we're going to work with each other, we're going to help each other, etc., etc. Like it can be a partnership, a business partnership. It can be a contract, a business contract, or any kind of like employment contract as well. Like it's a very harmonious, and it's kind of like you have this balance question here, right? Like bringing things into balance. Now, since there's that raising glasses, there might be here somebody who is dealing with some drinking issues as well. Again, it can be anybody, so it's something that you need to kind of figure out. The next card is the Three of Swords, which is kind of connected to those disappointments that you had in the past. This can be connected to job loss. This can be connected to promotions. This can be connected to opportunities that you didn't get, right? You can kind of have that here. And some of you are still obsessing about it. You're not letting it go. And it's time for you to really forgive and release. Anyway, there's some kind of a hurt here that's still obviously impacting you. Now you also have here the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work, putting a lot of work into something, working on it day and night. Some of you might be working on a project, your business, looking for a job. There's a repetitiveness here with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are very has a lot of attention to detail and a master of your craft as well. Now, the good thing that the Eight of Pentacles bring the results, what you're working on, but there's a challenge here. And you know that what it is. It's the devil. Because again, you're like, with the Eight of Pentacles, you're going through repetitiveness. And when it is conjunction with the devil, some of you are going through repetitive negative cycles. And you're just, and what I'm kind of getting here, that you're not learning from it. Or maybe, or what you, and obviously you have to understand or recognize what is that you need to learn from it. Maybe it is something that you just need to forgive and release resentment. You also have here the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, it is a court card. It can be your energy, a person you're dealing with, or just the general energy of the card. But we need to know about this queen, that she's been through a lot of challenges, disappointments. But all of those challenges and disappointments, it made her stronger, more resilient. And also it is making her more powerful, and it helps her to see her situation and everything clearly, because she learned from those. And she's very hard to be misled. Now, she's also guarding herself. So obviously you kind of get that energy here of guarding yourself from the previous things. But she's not looking back. She's not looking back to the past. She communicates everything clearly. She's smart. She's logical. And also, again, she says whatever she thinks. And very important for you to as well, to kind of put that in leave that in the past and just focus on the future, and forgiveness might be the way for it. Some of you might be getting clarity as well, or it can be a leadership opportunity. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. And let me know where are you watching from. And positive affirmations always help us. And what you can put in based on these cards. I release the past with compassion and welcome new success with an open heart and clear mind. The next card in your reading is the Eight of Swords, which shows that you are overthinking something. You are in the prison of your thoughts. You are not seeing a way out of a situation because you're simply overthinking it and you don't want to see the way out of it. And what this card is inviting you to let go of all those negative thoughts. Because with the Eight of Swords, we can see our situation to be worse than what it is. Now you also have here the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords can bring news, updates, messages that are delayed, and once you get it, it's actually a positive news. It can be connected to curiosity, being vigilant, being alert, right? Like, paying attention to what's going on around us, and because you're kind of protecting yourself. Now this can be also connected to gossip. So there might be some gossip that kind of shows up, especially because you have here the devil himself. So there might be some gossip that might be lingering for you this period of time. Now the last two cards are the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups, which is actually a very beautiful card. The King of Cups, it is a card that is a court card. So it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about him, that he is stable and very balanced. He is diplomatic, and he's able to handle every situation with ease and grace. He leads from the heart, but also balances his thoughts greatly. Again, it can be a leadership opportunity. It can be just the fact that, maybe you've been going through some chaotic times, especially with that devil, and you're able to handle it with ease and grace. Now, you have here these two cards, the King of Cups and the Two of Cups and the Queen of Swords. There might be some kind of a partnership here between two people, two influential people. One of them is represented by the Queen of Swords and the other is with the King of Cups. Interesting coupling because they're very different. The Queen of Swords, he is cutthroat. She is cutthroat. She is somebody who says everything the way she feels. The King of Cups is very thoughtful and very diplomatic. So some of you need to kind of balance that. But there's a new opportunity here coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe there's going to be some delays with it. You might be obsessing with the delays. But I think you're gonna get it. This can be a new project, a new job, a new business opportunity, an investment advice, something that you need to nurture, and it can bring you long-term stability and prosperity. It might be coming from that person who's like the King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Emperor. The Emperor is very successful. It's a major leadership energy. Some of you need to take a lead on something or act on something. It might be just simply just act on forgiveness. Some of you might be stepping into a leadership role, or some of you might be controlling things because the Emperor is very controlling. He's in charge, and which is great because he's very successful. But also with the shadow card of the devil, there might be here that there might be too much control, right? Because again, the devil is all about control as well. So you need to kind of look into this, how you can balance a little bit that. From this deck, we have here the Sovereign, governing your own life, in charge, rise to the top, leadership, freedom, lifestyle. So there might be some leadership opportunity here that is coming in. I think what you need to let go of previous disappointments, because you have that devil. But all in all, it's actually very positive. You also have here the transition card. Endings and beginnings, new job, quit, fired, moving, lost income, inherit, hospital. So there's quite a lot here. It's quite loaded. What's really important here that there's a big change. Some of you just ending a job and starting a new one. Some of you quit a job or fired from a job. What's really important here, there's something new is coming. That's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.